good afternoon. We are leaving Moscow now and heading over to, well, we don't know, but we're heading south. We're going to leave Russia's capital and go on a little adventure, see what we find in the villages and the cities of the Caucasus region of Russia, and even maybe a little bit of European Russia. We're about to get on a train now to Saratov, and for the next 14 hours we'll be crammed into a lovely third-class experience. So let's see what we find. Maybe some new friends. That's what I'm hoping for. Even a shot of vodka might go down nicely. We're looking for wagon 5 right now, and they make you do quite a bit of a walk when you're a third-class peasant like us.
Ну а чё ж вы ходите? Мы сейчас отправимся. Документы ваши, пожалуйста.
Get your passport.
Child? Yes. Good morning from the sleepy city of Saratov. It was a nice enough journey in on the train, 14 hours, with a little bit of luxury in the sleeper car. I was sat right next to the toilet, so I had a lovely smell the entire way as well. Anyway, we're here now. I'm happy to be in Saratov. It is surprisingly quiet. It is kind of also your quintessential post-Soviet town. You have the blocks everywhere, people are very respectful, the weather is perfect. And even though it's, not a place that many people know of, the quality of life is nice. Seems like people get by here well enough. So Saratov is throwing a little bit of rain our way, but unfortunately there's no rest for the wicked. The sanctions here create a lot of busy work financially. We have a Russian card, which helps a lot, but you have to find a way to get money onto that card. And in our case today, it's going to be easier actually just to find a currency exchange and exchange dollars for rubles. So we're going to find that before we can do much, to be honest.
Пойдет?
Спасибо большое.
Ух ты!
О, ну?
Там сколько у нас?
Сколько, да. До свидания, спасибо большое. So, in all honesty, Saratov was a little bit boring, but we're going to head over to Makhachkala now, going down to Dagestan. Okay, buying a ticket here when you don't speak much Russian is a little bit stressful, just because they're asking like 50 questions, and I've just found out it's a take-a-ticket system, so we kind of cut the queue like annoying foreigners do. But we're figuring out, I'm going to get there, I'm going to get my dva bilet. Okay, tickets have successfully been acquired. The old lady who runs the sort of ticket counter was not particularly happy with me and my silly Russian, but we figured out the little ticket system that they have going, so we're getting there. I'm making slow progress with the Russian. It's difficult, but I am really enjoying learning and getting a little bit better every day. It's a fun part of traveling here.
Осуществляется через пешеходный поверх.
У меня тоже. Не ищет. Какой вагон? Вообще не.
Какой вагон?
16-й вагон.
Это не наш поезд.
Это поезд не наш 073.
Вагон, нет?
Нет,
Не наш.
нет. 86. Это не наш поезд.
Поезд
напротив.
no поезд.
Вон там,
No
напротив.
поезд.
Okay, we tried to get on the wrong train. I mean, this one is still to Dagestan, which is sort of to the south of Makhachkala. So, a little bit confusing, but we're figuring it out. We're getting there. We're getting there. Здравствуйте.
Это у вас 16 года?
Билет?
Потому что у нас 50 миллионов было.
I do really love train travel, and it does make Russia immediately one of those countries I love traveling more, because it's just a good time. Sure, it's going to take like 20 hours to get to Makhachkala. Would a plane do it in an hour? Yeah, but with less romance, with less of this. I get to talk to the old man who really doesn't want to see a foreigner today. I get to make hot noodles. It's lovely. I have a great time with it. Можно один бутылка вода?
Газ, не газ?
Не газ. Один это, пожалуйста.
Что?
Это бан. Point.
Yes.
Сосиска?
Это да.
Вот это?
Да. Один?
No.
No, you don't want this one?
Yes, да.
Мясо? Мясо?
Спасибо. Два, пожалуйста.
Something chocolate.
You want some chocolate? You want like an ice cream?
No. M&M?
Такой?
Yeah.
Сейчас.
Get some more noodles. We got two. Should we have like, because it is 20 hours. You want the doshrak? Yeah. Okay.
Такой-то.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Oh, they're packing up the train.
Она тоже едет.
Спасибо большое. Oh my god, the train almost left without us. Oh, we're buying snacks. We're being too fat.
There is nothing to eat on what's inside.
There isn't? Oh, shit. Okay, I'll ask. We meant to buy the doshrak instant noodles. Instead, we've got the doshrak instant mashed potatoes. But honestly, I'm not complaining. The quality of food on the trains actually has been surprisingly quite good. I can make do with one kind of bad meal. In what is a fairly exciting development, we're actually in Kazakhstan now. So data roaming is turned off and no one can get off the train. But hey, look, I'm in Kazakhstan, I'm on the ground. It doesn't count as visiting, but it's close. Okay, another stop here. This is a 20-minute stop, which is much nicer. Can actually go to a market and get some snacks. Everyone has kind of slowly realized that we speak English, or that we're from the West, and now they're kind of fretting over us, which is very sweet. Everyone has been insanely friendly, but it is, my limited Russian is coming to show when it comes to talking about more than buying things or where something is. So I got to work on those words for my hobbies and stuff like that.
Есть капуста, есть капуста.
А шашлык, да?
Шашлык 200 рублей.
Можно два?
Два. Горячий.
Спасибо.
Одна порция 200 рублей, да?
Ага. Один шампур 200 рублей. Пирожки надо? Картошка, капуста.
Один.
С чем?
Один.
Не, есть капуста, есть картошка.
Картофель.
Капуста?
Да.
Все? Наличные?
Наличные? Это?
Нет, наличные.
Нет. Oh, that really sucks. that looked really good. Like they had shashlik and the bread and loads of good snacks. But she doesn't take card. She doesn't have a card terminal. Really annoying. We're actually kind of starving. So yeah, if you're in Russia, have cash at all times. We just happened to be leaving Moscow on a Sunday when we couldn't exchange money, and now we're a little bit screwed. Oh my god, I was just trying to make chit chat with the lady, and then I got like pushed to the shop. Oh, people here are too kind, really kind. You have this reputation of people being kind of cold, but they're really not.
А вы сейчас 150 переведут. Давайте 500, это 475, 25 сдачи.
Спасибо большое.
Бери.
Спасибо большое. Oh my god, that's kind of expensive in the end. What the fuck? 2 shashlik and some bread. It's like $5. Oh, I feel like I might have paid some tourist tax there. But I got no time to negotiate because 1, I don't have the words, and 2, the train is leaving. Isn't it fun to be hungry on a Russian train with no cash? Wow, I ran for nothing. Okay, our new friend is also going to Makhachkala, so we're going to find a way to pay her back. This is super kind.
Спасибо.
Спасибо,
Спасибо.
большое.
Вот, берите.
Prices here can be wildly inconsistent. Like sometimes 300 rubles is a drink, sometimes it's a full breakfast or a full meal, and then other times 500 only gets you 2 kebabs. Very strange. Anyway, I'm sure people will yell at me for saying it's expensive. I'm just sad because I don't have a drink and some chocolate because I'm fat. Okay, word has very much got around that we are the foreigners on the train. And again, you might think, oh, that's a scary thing. No.
People on this train are so sweet. We got given little snacks. We got given rubles to buy shashlik. Shashlik. And I just got given a hot thing of coffee. And I think I love Russia.
It's great. It's really good. These trains are like a lovely communal experience. It's a really nice time. Even though we're slumming in 3rd class, I do kind of wish we had one of these seats over here that are a little bit longer. It's happy days. This 22-hour experience goes by pretty quickly. Okay. Good morning. Hopefully now we have a spot to get some breakfast. Right, time to go. But we are officially now in Dagestan. Спасибо большое. На свидание. Alright, welcome to Makhachkala, or Dagestan, if I'm butchering that name of the city. It's taken us some time on the train to get here, but I'm very excited to explore this pretty wild land of bearded men and mountains. Okay, the weather has changed a lot. It's closer to sort of the vibe of a seaside town or something like that here. I'm back into the heat, boys. So one of the joys of traveling as spontaneously as we do is moments like this, where we are stuck in Dagestan now with no internet, no cash, and no clue. So we're just kind of wandering the streets, trying to find any sort of signs of life, maybe a hotel, maybe a currency exchange, anything like that to kind of get us on our way. So the reality of traveling right now in Russia is you spend a lot of time trying to get cash, and here in Dagestan there's like extra steps in order to do the transfer. Oh, we're gonna go. Okay, that took
basically 40 minutes to get money there, because you need to register in the Republic or something like that she was telling us. And then there's like the bunch of security checks. She looked at literally every single last dollar, put it under like the blue light thing, then inspected it with a magnifying glass. It was pretty crazy. But we have cash now, so we can actually go and get a coffee after that like 22-hour train. Everyone hears about Dagestan and they assume that it's all mountains and fighting, you know, general tough man stuff. It's actually a fantastic place to get yourself some girly pancakes and a little lemonade that comes in one of those slightly feminine glasses. Dagestan is, of course, a Muslim majority region here in Russia, and so you see women wearing head coverings, or in some cases even full niqab. But contrary to other places like Pakistan and Afghanistan, you also see women fully integrated into society. There are tables of just women sat around. There are women doing things on their own. There are women mumbling to me right there as I speak in English on the street. So you kind of, you know, it's a different flavor from what we've seen in other places. There's the big man himself advertising tea here in Makhachkala. Over the past few years, because of UFC fighters like Khabib, Dagestan has kind of become like a symbol for manliness and strength, or a place that you can go 2-3 years and become a symbol of manliness and strength. But here, it's kind of funny because it's another Soviet planned city. It's quite beautiful. Public transport is emphasized. You can go for brunch and get pink pancakes. It's not entirely what I would have expected. Hey, cat. Good year, Hotel Markaz. Hotel Markaz.
Отель Магаз. Где-то здесь, ребята, я Saratov здесь не живу. Знаете, кого спросите? Это? В любой магазин зайдите и спросите.
Спасибо.
Магазин?
No, hotel.
Отель?
Давай, спасибо. Here I am asking the babushka and our mate there where the Hotel Markaz is, and then he just points behind me. I think the sign was big enough. Anyway, there's always a place for being an idiot tourist. Hotel Markaz. Found the spot. Я нудаться машина, Lada. Anyone?
Да, ну свободных нету.
Okay, good morning from the sunny streets of Makhachkala, where we are on the hunt right now to try and find a Lada. Our first attempt at this car rental place has not gone amazingly, but we've been given 3 or 4 more spots, and we are determined to take a Lada out into the countryside of Dagestan today. So, давай.
Алик.
Alec, George.
Вот машина. Вы куда хочет поехать, туда-сюда я буду водить. Машина. 2 дня. Я буду водить туда-сюда. Так всегда.
Наш драйв. Нехорошо. Да.
Такси.
Ваш такси?
Нет, это
Okay. Okay, we figured it out. He's a taxi driver.
That's what I'm talking about. Вон там, желтая. Когда заходите, 3-й этаж.
I think she said 3rd floor. 3rd floor of what? We don't know. But 3rd floor of something. Ты есть машина?
Вам машина нужна?
Машина, да. 1 ночь.
Сейчас руководитель придет, подождите, дверь, пожалуйста.
Finding a car has kind of become an ordeal. The guys who saw us before, I think they took one look at us and went, nah, we're not giving you a car. And now we're trying to find another car rental place that seems to be like in someone's backyard.
Why do you like the hardest places to find?
Yeah. It's as if they've designed this to just make it impossible for foreigners to get a car. Где trip cars? Trip cars, где?
Направо 15-20 метров здание есть. Стеклянное. Сюда выйдешь. 15-20 метров. Сразу видно. Большое здание. Стеклянное.
Два этажа?
Три этажа. Вот после него сразу.
Спасибо большое. Спасибо. Okay, our mate washing the radiator there reckons it's round the corner, so let's see. I reckon that's a man in the know. Я хотит старый Lada.
We don't have one.
No Lada. Okay. All right, we have finally secured a vehicle to take us into the mountains of Dagestan. It's not an old starry Lada, but it is Chinese. Как тебя зовут?
Bilal.
Bilal? Me? George. Как дела?
Amana.
Well, our first stop is here. This quite spectacular viewpoint over Makhachkala, overlooking the beautiful Caspian Sea. And it's, to be honest, it's a strange feeling. Russia, for many reasons, has always felt somewhat off limits. Coming here with a British passport is quite challenging. But it's the country, in truth, it's the #1 country I always wanted to explore. And when I looked to the map, I've been not very far to the south here. Many times I've been to Georgia. But there was this wall that you could never break through. You looked at all these places on the map that looked interesting. Sochi, Makhachkala, Moscow even. So to finally be here, to have opened up this new chunk of the world is really exciting. And to lay my own eyes on the Caspian Sea, something to feel good about. I'm happy to be here. So, myself, Emily, Harry and Leon, the gang is together, and we're gonna take the next day. We have 24 hours and we've got a car. We're just gonna see what we can achieve out in the wilderness of Dagestan. We're gonna drive into the mountains. Everyone has agreed that we will be up early. 6:30 a.m. None of us have ever woken up early, but I reckon there's enough motivation today to do this. What time do you call this? This is what?
We said 6:31. 1 minute late.
So Harry didn't text in the group chat.
Yeah, Harry. Oh, we got the hats in the back.
Good morning, everybody. It appears Harry is a much worse navigator than I am. Anybody else thinking that, or just me?
Calm down.
We've just done our first police checkpoint. The guys were chill. It's always nice. They were excited to see an American.
Там есть этот каньон. Там написано, табличка там, каньон написано.
Canyon, how much time is the canyon?
Время каньон.
Где-то 20 минут, 15 минут.
Да, это хорошо, очень хорошо.
15-20 минут. Как вы не проедете оттуда, туда? Нет.
Ваш город есть кафе?
Кафе здесь нет, кафе.
Это, спасибо. Okay, I was trying to find some food for us, but we have found the way to the canyon. На свидания!
А тут она тоже направо повзять и прямо попадайте. Это короче дорога.
Короче. So we found the Promised Canyon. Very cool site. Good view. Nice place to have a lunch. But I always feel with these things, with these kind of days out, that it's always really about the adventure, about the journey, about asking people in that village where on earth we're trying to go. A little bit of adventuring, and it's particularly enjoyable out here in Russia. I think I'll be back. I think I'll be back pretty soon. Trans-Siberian's calling my name.